Our next bout is an 87-kilo catchweight bout. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your first fighter to the ring. He weighed in at 86.7 kilograms. He has a professional record of 3 wins and 1 loss. Representing Peterborough MMA and Fight Star Academy from Peterborough, Fabio Ferrari! Ladies and gentlemen, now welcome your second fighter to the ring. He weighed in at 84 kilograms. He has a professional record of 1 win and no losses. Representing Team Black and Next Generation from Sunderland, Darren Wardle!
Josh, my heart is in my throat on this one. We have, at fight number 11, Fabio Ferrari, fighting out of the Fight Star Academy, which will be also the Tsunami Fight Gym of Peterborough. He's taken on a Darren Wardle out of Next Gen and Team Black MMA.
Yeah, it's been 2 years since we've seen Fabio in the cage here at UWC. A welcome return for him. He's coming off a pretty big weight cut. Last time I rolled with him, he was up towards the 100-kilo mark. So, you know, he's got a lot of muscle build and size advantage to perhaps throw around here.
Okay, now look at this. The boxer taking down the jiu-jitsu guy. That's a change of events. Now look at this. He's skilled. He passes over straight into the side mount. Fabio's trying to push the head out. Needs to get his back off that cage, create some distance.
Yeah, Fabio is incredibly technical on the ground.
Now right here, he goes immediately to a tripod. However, he gives his back.
He's going to get shaken off. Good ground skills displayed by Darren Wardle. Really, really impressive work thus far.
Now, Wardle did some training in the Army where he did boxing. So we was totally expecting him to come out in a boxing style and try his hand at boxing. However, he totally changed up the game here by initiating that takedown.
Yeah, I mean, Fabio has a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, but in my opinion, he's certainly purple belt level. Incredibly technical, very, very good. And this top position is where he's going to really start to go to work.
Now look, he's pushing off the face. Body lock by Wardle. Wardle changes. Fabio, and a good slam there.
Well, some really good strength work displayed by Darren Wardle, just muscling Fabio Ferrari around for the takedown. Let's see if he can work from guard here.
Now Wardle has that top position. Fabio is going to look to either sweep, reverse, or work submissions. However, he is going to need to tie up Wardle's hands to ensure that, you know, Wardle doesn't get off. Even if it doesn't knock him out, he's still going to rack up points.
He was working for a triangle on that left side. Now looking to hip up, look for the Kimura.
Wardle was doing a very good job of keeping him contained.
Fabio
needs to feed back in.
Yeah, he's allowed that seatbelt hold. Good hand on the floor from Fabio Ferrari. He felt that first knee come in.
Now he's kneeing. There's 3 points on the ground. That's not allowed. The referee's going to warn him.
Yeah, it's good, conscious decision-making from Fabio Ferrari here, but...
now look at Fabio trying to sneak the leg around. He postures back up, one over, one under. Big knee in through the middle. Wardle comes up high with the knee, just misses.
And
Double
now
leg.
it's Fabio looking for a takedown of his own. Big pickup and half guard here, but immediately searching for a submission off his back is Darren Wardle, doing a really good job of trying to look up a crooked guard. Switch off for the omoplata. Fabio's going to look to step over the head, but inhibited by the cage here.
And the cage plays a big factor in every bout. It can work for you or it can work against you.
Yeah, certainly if you have a favorite side for attacking submissions, when it's suddenly impeded by the cage, it can be a real change of game plan for you.
Now, as we mentioned, Fabio's been out for about a year and a half. He's shaking off the ring rust, and I tell you what, he hasn't picked an easy fight for this first fight back. And
wow,
look,
quick up with the sport armbar.
He's going to have to come over, and this may be, he's going to feed out.
Very
this
impressive
is very close.
from Darren Wardle. This is great submission grappling here.
Step over by Fabio,
Yeah.
Gets out of the armbar. Guys, that was a very
Lovely
beautiful transition
opportunistic
by both guys.
Well, yeah, lovely opportunistic submission attempt from Darren Wardle. Really just throwing up the sport armbar variation and, you know, getting the roll, putting Fabio on his back. Fabio forced to escape and climb over. Really just great jiu-jitsu from both guys.
Now, I'll tell you what, this is the most well-versed ground boxer I've ever seen in my life because he's hitting all the right moves when they're supposed to be done.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say categorizing him as a boxer is unfair because he's showing the full gambit of mixed martial arts here.
Now Fabio immediately passes to full mount. He threatened with the elbow, which caused a high guard. Now he's throwing some, now look, backdoor attempt there by Wardle. Fabio peels it off.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. He could do with getting his hands under the armpits and using it to help him get that extra bit of space to get the legs up, but good shots coming in from the Brazilian here.
And it's left and right there by Fabio. He turns his back. He's going to look to possibly get in both hooks. Wardle looks up. Now Fabio has both hooks in.
He's got to be careful not to strike the back of the head. He's got to pick his shots here.
Now, very good move there. He decided to put the left arm in to prevent himself from getting his base up and over the head and pulled off.
That's it, and if he can crank the wrist underneath, he can really start to drive his hips in and flatten his man out. Good attempt to get rid of the hook from Darren Wardle, though. Staying surprisingly calm in this position.
Now now he's working both sides of the head. Wardle immediately goes to the back looking for a possible leg attempt. However, Fabio stands up. Wardle with his back to the ground, trying to check him with the foot on hip.
This is where if he had Brazilians in his corner, you just hear them shouting, "Passa guarda!"
And hammer fist. And I'll tell you what, the submission attempts or the ground and pound by Fabio Ferrari, this is going to be a
Whoa, has he knocked it? Okay, just Darren Wardle was a bit slow to get up there. I just thought that last few shots from Fabio Ferrari may have done some damage, but he certainly had a really nice work rate when he got in that dominant position, didn't he?
Now, I'm very surprised. I totally didn't think that he was going to be that well-versed on the ground. Wardle surprised a lot of people. He's not a one-trick pony. Fabio did well to get out of the submission because I thought that armbar was in pretty deep. However, like you said, Fabio's a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, however, more likely a purple belt. Both guys getting last-minute instructions before the start of the second round. Fabio.
Now, he did have a tough weight cut, Pierre. I wonder how that's going to possibly affect his cardio, if it will at all.
Well, I can tell you about the weight cut because I was in the sauna with him for about 3 hours. He was on the floor begging to get out. However, I just wouldn't let him. But again, it may play a factor as we get into the deep waters of round 2 and 3. Fabio has a look of intensity to him. Wardle, very calm, very relaxed. Touch of gloves. And guys, I dig this. I dig the sportsmanship showed here in mixed martial arts. Fabio's the southpaw. Let's see if this stays on the feet longer than 5 to 10 seconds. Lead left kick. Boom. And again, Wardle closes down the distance. Knee from Fabio.
Oh, he's got double underhooks here, Pierre. Let's see if he can get his head positioning right and really start to put some pressure on Fabio.
Now, we've already seen he has the strength for the huge pickup, that Greco-styled slam. However, arm and head throw there with Fabio. Gets it, lands in that top position. Look for him to pass that half guard or that leg. He's got the foot hooked.
Yeah, he's using that whizzer. Might be looking for a Bravo choke. He's got a good frame on the face.
Now Fabio looks to be taking over here in the first round.
Yeah, really good,
the first minutes of the second.
consistent shots, but posting and back to his feet is Darren Wardle.
But Wardle once again gets that double under, which is very surprising. However, saying that, Fabio peels that off, a knee straight up the center line. Wrist control by Fabio. Overhand whizzer.
Breathing heavy here, Pierre. I'm starting to get a bit concerned about the gas tank, possibly.
Beautiful
really nice attempted
wrist.
inside elbow.
Oh, a failed attempt at a
Tried
takedown.
the body to body, didn't quite get his hips underneath it enough, and side wedge position for the Sunderland man.
However, now Wardle is showing the wear and tear. He looks to be a little bit tired. He had the seatbelt.
Oh, big pickup from Fabio Ferrari. Teed him off and turned him and dropped him down. Unfortunately, not able to secure the side control and in a half butterfly guard here.
Now Wardle looking to get that straight arm lock there. Chin tight to the arm. However, slips out. Fabio again gives him a little bit of leather. Passes over in the half.
Yeah, nice progressive work for the pass from Fabio.
Fabio looking to do palm on face elbow. Wardle is showing the wears and tears.
You can land a significant amount of striking damage in this half guard position, Pierre, if you can pin the other guy's leg. And it's passed straight to mount though, knee coming through. Lovely jiu-jitsu.
What set up that pass is that Fabio is staying active throughout the whole bout. Short shots opening up. Again, you can win this fight in inches, millimeters and inches. That's all he needs to progress. Once again, familiar territory for the Brazilian on the back of Wardle. Hammer fist, both the left and right sides of the head. I'm really impressed, being that this is his first fight back.
Body triangle, that's really going to start to take the win from Darren Wardle.
What does that do to somebody that's already tired?
Oh, it's an absolute killer, Pierre, especially when you start really driving the hips in, trying to flatten out and curve the spine. It just takes all that wind out of your diaphragm. But opting for the Secura hooks now is the Brazilian. Picking his shots fairly well, trying to find a way through the guard. There needs to be some movement from Darren Wardle. Just covering up is not going to impress the referee with intelligent defense.
Now a backwards elbow from the all fours by the by the all four fighter Wardle. Now I'm a little bit surprised that Fabio hasn't tried to flatten him out or rolling.
Oh, looking for the armbar.
Rolling armbar, and he's got it.
Could do with a shin on the back of the head here to really convince the opponent to
the
roll.
Armbar with your body on the mat is a very hard. And now look, he spins around.
Oh, lovely transition.
Figure four on that arm. He's going to look to break the hold.
He's got armbar wins on his record. It is a favorite move of his.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Immediate tap.
Josh, I'm going into the cage on this one.
Yeah. Fair play, Pierre. He is a teammate of yours. Lovely jiu-jitsu from Fabio Ferrari there. Working the back, seeing the opportunity to take the submission over the strikes and landing a very nice Jujigatami armbar. Great work from the Brazilian. Parabéns, my friend, because, you know, congratulations, you deserve it.
We have a winner due to tap out from an armbar, Fabio Ferrari. And ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to your runner-up,